Stop gratifying the ego. Let's get straight to the point. You fail semen retention simply because you subconsciously use it as means to an end, not a destination. The idea of self-development is often very goal-oriented and materialistic in nature. We often gauge our worth in terms of our money, looks, status, etc. In essence, we judge ourselves through the same parameters others use to judge us. While this doesn't sound very detrimental, our ego lures us into this logical fallacy of we are poor and therefore we must be worthless. Therefore, in order to get rid of this worthlessness, we embark on this journey of semen retention with the intention of gaining superpowers, as they call it. There is also this hidden short-term agenda of getting women that operates in most of us. That's why videos that discuss how you end up attracting women on semen retention are some of the highest ranked videos on this topic. This is a huge paradox in the sense that you go on semen retention so that you can go off semen retention. It's a bit like going on a diet so that you can gorge on junk food. This might make logical sense, but it is often counterproductive as we are calibrating ourselves and looking forward to the pleasures of PMO and eating junk food, which makes the tougher call even more difficult than what it necessarily is. It's the difference between staying on a strict diet when you've no junk food left at home compared to when you're on a diet when there's loads of junk food in your vicinity. The temptation often becomes very overwhelming. The motivators behind why you're on this journey determine its sustainability a lot more than you think. When our motivators are ego-based, such as superpowers and getting women, we are essentially subscribing to the same logical beliefs as non-retainers. When this idea of being better than others at the surface level gets a high priority, semen retention becomes secondary. We are essentially relying on the same ego for validation that's used to rely on spilling one's seed and PMO for gratification. So when you retain to ultimately PMO, you're actually bound to PMO at some point, since we have this tendency to aim for the shortest route possible. Therefore, taking semen retention as just a challenge is, in my opinion, a more sustainable route to the goal of relapsing eventually.